So I will be telling you all about my HESI A2 exam experience. So I actually took it twice because I was not satisfied with my first score. The school that I was applying for, it's actually quite competitive here in my state, and I just wanted to make sure that I did everything I could. So my first exam attempt was on January 27th. Here's my score. Let me read it to you. So reading, I got a 92. Grammar, I got 88. A&P, I got 96. And math, I got a 90. And the average was 90. My average was 91.5. The second time around was in February 20th, 2020. I did better, but I did terrible on reading for this one. Here's my score. It's a 93% in total. So reading, I got an 84. Grammar, got a 92. A&P, I got 100% on that one. I'll even show you. I know, I wouldn't believe it myself. And math, I got a 96. So my A&P right there. Yeah, A&P is 100. I'm surprised it's 100. Let's get to the studying part. So I have this book. It's the third edition. They have the fourth edition now, but it's actually pretty similar. I went to Barnes and Nobles to compare the difference between the two. The only thing that's different is the conversion chart for sure. Other than that, pretty much everything is the same. This book, you don't really need it, I would say, but I think it was really good when it comes to A&P. For the math section, it's basically just basic algebra math, basic math. Know your basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Know decimals, how to convert them to fractions. Know your proportions. Definitely, it's a good chunk of what my test was like. What else? Military time. Definitely know military time. Also, make sure you do memorize the conversion chart of the math section, this one, so you should know how to convert between kilometers and meters to meters, meter to centimeters. Know that. I actually have the third edition of the book, but it's pretty similar to the fourth edition, but I would just take a look at the fourth edition because that one actually has conversions, how to convert between Celsius to Fahrenheit and vice versa. So it's pretty simple. I would say just practice, practice, practice. Do as much practice problems as you can, and you'll be just fine. Now to reading. Reading basically just have the basics of what to know for reading. So like just know your main idea. Know how to distinguish the supporting details of the main idea. Context clues. I know that definitely tripped me up a little bit. Distinguish a fact and opinion, difference between fact and opinion. Know the tone of the writer, the purpose of the writer, inferences, all of that. So basically, this book will just give you the basic. I say that a lot. So this book just gives you the general idea of reading, but since it's actually my lowest score on my second test, I would do as much practice, and for that one I wish I had done more practice and actually took it a lot more seriously. But this book does have a lot of practice questions. I believe it has 50 questions, and it has a lot of passages that you can just read and practice context clues, main ideas, and all of that. I underestimated reading, which is probably why it showed in my score. So I would just practice reading in a timely manner because you are timed after all, and just know how to pace yourself with reading. I know for me, I did reading first because it takes a lot of my brain power, and not only that, it's probably the test that's gonna take me the most. So that's what I did first, and make sure that I got that out of the way so I can just go through the other tests easily. So for grammar, this book again, it's just literally just a general idea of grammar. It tells you about the speeches, different types of speeches. What else? Conjunctions, the grammatical mistakes. Yes, it's good to know that, like compound sentences, what are like the independent clause and all that. That's a good foundation to know, but I wouldn't rely on it as much. I would say do as much practice problem as you can again. And I said this book wasn't really like, it wasn't really a must that you should have it, but I think it's a really good resource to practice as much questions as you can. This book has questions that are really similar to what you're gonna see in your test, because it's not so much about what is a noun or what is an independent clause, although you might get like a question 1 or 2 about that, but it's mostly about, it's gonna give you a sentence and then it's gonna ask you which of these does not belong, which word or words does not belong, or which of these words belongs, which of these make sense, basically. So you're gonna have to figure that out. Here was probably the subject that I studied for quite some time, only because I was freaking out, because you know how it's so broad, like you just don't know where to start studying, because again there's AMP1, AMP2, and it's so dense with information that you just don't know. But this book, I keep on saying this book, the admission assessment, does go over just the basic information, really general information about the human body system. I spent about a week just getting down all of these information and making sure that I can actually explain it and actually know it by heart. But I wasn't really too confident with it, because I'm like, there's 2 AMPs. There's just no way that everything in here is going to be covered on that test. So I also read this book. I also took about a week just reading the A and B section for this book. It goes into much more in depth, probably like a lot more in depth than I need to, but it just gave me the confidence to actually. I'd rather like overlearn, or I'd rather know too much than underlearn, if that makes sense. The questions for A and P are pretty general, pretty basic. Again, I use those words way too much because it really is. I freaked out preparing for this test. I was just overthinking a little bit too much, and I totally understand that. You might be in my position. For A and P, I know it's a lot more like broad, and you just don't know exactly where to start, because trust me, I know how it feels. So what I did, I started out with this book, just read it, ham it down, making sure that I know it by heart, I knew how to explain it, and then I went over to this book for about a week, and also read through that, know how to explain it, and that gave me the confidence of actually taking the test and making sure, and not making sure, but knowing that I think I'll do well. So examples of the questions are like what is the head to the knee, 1A superior, B lateral, C medial, like those stuff. It also talks about like your body system, so make sure you do know like just the general idea of your body systems, like the bones of the ears, the eyes. There's some on my test for the eyes. I would just skim through definitely your book or your notes from ANP, just as a supplement for the HESI admission book, because this one doesn't give much of information. Okay, so there's another resource that I actually used for the test. It is called HESI A2 Pocket Prep Book. It looks like this. I'm actually currently logged out of it, but it gives you similar questions. I mean, not exactly the same, obviously, but similar questions to what you're gonna see in the test, which is a good practice when you're on the go, when you're on a car, or you're on your phone all day. It's just a good practice to get your brain thinking about what type of, just to get your brain thinking about the type of information that you are gonna encounter. I know I gave you guys a pretty, just a general information of the test kind of looks like. But if you want me to go in depth um, on my test and how I studied for it, just let me know and I'll make a video for it. Yeah. Anyways, good luck.